Dr. Sanath Reddy as a young registrar since the last 20 years when he joined, and later was promoted for his good work as consultant in Anaesthesiology department at this hospital. He's extremely punctual and takes good care of all his patients.
As far as you know, Dr. Sanath is extremely talented in all anesthesia-related interventions, very caring about his patients, very aggressive and professional in his work, and I haven't seen him resting or relaxing any time during his work. He is very selective and emotional in choosing his relations with his colleagues. If any surgeon wants to finish off his surgeries in time, the dictum is be friendly and nice to Sanath. I wish Sanath all the best in his future. Thank you.
Hi Sanath. He is very close to me and I like him so much. When he joined in Apollo Hospitals, he used to explain about to patient in a very nice way, and that made me to attract him. And he is not only close to me, I consider him always as my Tammudu. He calls me Akka. Tammudu, Akka responsibility is there always. Because of that, so many problems when I face, I discuss with him, he helps me. Sanath, all the best. You remain always in my heart.
I met Dr. Sanath Reddy on the first day when I joined in this hospital. That day I remember very well. I was waiting near the superintendent room to give my joining report, and Dr. Sanath happened to be there, and someone introduced Dr. Sanath to me. And the first impression when I saw Dr. Sanath reminded me of my younger brother. In appearance, his physical features are very similar to very much close to my second younger brother. Then I told Dr. Sanath, you just look like my younger brother. And from that time, I had somehow, like brotherly affection towards Dr. Sanath. And later on, during the years, like I have been working with Dr. Sanath, I'm in his team, I have observed one thing. Dr. Sanath is a perfect gentleman. He has a little bit of everything, I can say. He is very hardworking, he is very friendly, and is a good teacher. Many times I see him teaching his, youngsters, the DNB, like anesthesia DNB students, as and when there is a problem, very practically, very nicely, he immediately corrects them very softly and then teaches them. He is a very good friend, trustworthy, very patient, is a very good professionally, he is a very talented anesthetist. I wish him all the best in all his future endeavors.
I'm very glad to say these few words about Dr. Sanath. He's a very good friend and a very good professional colleague. Met Sanath about more than 20 years ago when I came back from UK, and he was my anesthetist ever since. We had gone through so many major procedures, including transplants and multiple other procedures, and I always find 2 or 3 very important things which I look for in an anesthetist. First, very cool mentality, so that you can manage things with a level-headedness when you have a problem in the theatre, being very friendly and being accommodative, and all the more important, being very competent. And I think Dr. Sanath marks himself as top grade for everything. He has been a very good friend, he has been very competent. We never had a problem with Dr. Sanath with regards to either his availability, his safety of anesthesia, and with regards to the quality of patient care. I wish him all the best.
Dr. Sanath Reddy is a senior consultant anesthesiologist. I have been associated with Dr. Sanath Reddy since last 6 years. It is always pleasure working with Sanath sir. His anesthesiology skills and communication skills are excellent. He is always there to help us in managing critically ill patients. Thank you for your support and all the best, sir.
Over the past year, he has really made our transition into the Apollo Jubilee Hills operating room a very smooth process. He's helped us in every single aspect. in not only in taking care of the patients that we've provided, but also taking care of us and giving good guidance throughout in the operating rooms. His personal demeanor is excellent. His conversation and communication with the patients is excellent. Communication with his colleagues, I see, also is great. He's a wonderful team player. I wish him all the best, wish him well, and I hope he would continue to be our anesthesiologist for as long as we continue at Apollo Hospitals.
I've been associated with Dr. Sanath for the past 15 years. He's a close friend of mine and one of the well-wishers in this hospital. Dr. Sanath, as an anesthetist, is of very high caliber. As a person, he's very sincere, hardworking, and I wish him all the best in his future endeavors.
Dr. Sanath Reddy is very sincere and hardworking. He will maintain sterile techniques during the procedure. He will teach the students during procedure in a very interesting manner.
నేను సనత్ సార్ తోటి చాలా సంవత్సరాల నుంచి పనిచేస్తున్నాను. చాలా మంచి వ్యక్తి, మాకు మంచిగా కోఆపరేషన్ చేస్తుంటాడు, మంచిగా చూసుకుంటాడు ప్రొసీజర్లో అన్నిట్లలో.
I have known Sanath since the day I joined Apollo Jubilee Hills, and I also remember how he had driven down to Apollo DRDO in the middle of the night for emergency cesarean, and those were the initial days. And he's somebody you can rely on. Apart from being a very good anesthetist, he also gives very sound advice whenever we are in a dilemma. He has great organizational skills, and he can get things arranged in few minutes. That's the reason I call him Big Boss. Wish him all the best and a great future. Thank you.
All the best, sir. Best of luck.
Dr. Sanath Reddy is a very sweet and gentle person, and he is a very good human being, and I would like to assess him when he is doing a procedures. And thank you and all the best, sir.
Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. God bless you ever and forever.
Sanath, I've known him, I think, more than 25 years. We were in school together. A friend, a relative, and a doctor. ఒక డాక్టర్గా గ్రేట్ డాక్టరే కాకుండా మోర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్లీ ఒక వండర్ఫుల్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్. ఎందుకంటే యాజ్ అ డాక్టర్ ఎంతో నాలెడ్జబుల్, నాట్ ఓన్లీ యాజ్ అ డాక్టర్ ఆ ఫీల్డే కాకుండా వేరియస్ అదర్ ఫీల్డ్స్ లైక్ జనరల్ హిస్టరీ కానీ, దెన్ అబౌట్ డిఫరెంట్ కంట్రీస్ కానీ, అబౌట్ సోషియాలజీ కానీ, వేరియస్ అదర్ ఫీల్డ్స్లో వెరీ నాలెడ్జబుల్, వెల్ రెడ్, వెరీ సింపుల్, వెరీ హంబుల్, డౌన్ టు ఎర్త్, ఎంతో అన్అజ్యూమింగ్ ఉంటారు కానీ వెరీ వెల్ రెడ్. అన్ని ఫ్రమ్ స్పోర్ట్స్ టు వేరియస్ అదర్ ఫీల్డ్స్ అన్నిట్లో కూడా వెరీ వెల్ ఇన్ఫార్మ్డ్. అండ్ ఓవరాల్గా సింపుల్గా చెప్పాలంటే దిస్ వెరీ ఓల్డ్ సేయింగ్, ఫ్రెండ్ ఇన్ నీడ్ ఇస్ అ ఫ్రెండ్ ఇన్ డీడ్ అని. అదైతే ఇప్పటికి కూడా పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ అప్లికబుల్ టు ఎనీబడి హూ నోస్ సనత్ అని చెప్పేసి నేను అభిప్రాయం.
It's really nice knowing Sanath, and I'm really happy that I've had to say a few words about Sanath. I've known Sanath not just after marriage to my sister, and he's my brother-in-law. I've known him even prior to that, when I actually went to St. John's Hospital and his hostel actually to see him 21 years back, because some uncle of mine advised me to see him and take advice regarding how to prepare for the entrance exam. He had just got his entrance seat in St. John's, and I met him for the first time there 21 years back. Obviously the first meeting, he had shaving cream all over his face when I entered the room, and it was really nice and different to see somebody in that mirror for the first time. So he immediately cleaned up, came and then met me and talked to me and gave me a detailed plan about how to study for the exam, and gave me books also. So it's only after 8 months after that meeting that he actually got married to my sister, and then we got to know each other really well. He's been a great friend, a great advisor, and really enjoy the time I spent with him. He's very passionate about Formula 1 races, and probably every 2 weeks for 1 hour he's glued to the TV sets either with headphones and watches the race. It's actually, if you had time, you probably take a video of him watching the race and see how much he concentrates on it and enjoys the race. It's been great knowing you, Sanath, and all the best.
I met this guy around 18 years back in St. John's when I had taken a patient there, and there was an instant connect with me. God knows why. I never knew that I'm going to meet this guy again. I found him to be a very confident PG, and the way he received me, and I handed over him the case and I left. I never knew that I would meet this guy again. But coincidentally, we met 2 years later in Apollo as colleagues, and then our journey started, and today we are very, very close to each other, both professionally and personally. And I share a very intimate bond with him. He's my philosopher, a guide, a very dear friend, who is very strong-willed, persistent, and yet has a lot of patience. The way he runs the show, be it in the theatre or anywhere else, shows his leadership qualities, and I think lucky are the few who continue the journey with him all his life. All the best, bro. God bless you.
Hi, I'm Sweta. I'm Dr. Sanath's sister-in-law. I still remember the day in Bangalore when he first came to meet my sister. I saw him and ran to tell my sister how he looked. Since that day till now, he's been a great friend. I've played a lot of pranks on him, and he's been amazingly patient. I'm so glad that he's part of our family, and he's more like a brother to me than a brother-in-law. I wish my Baba all the best in future, and he's an amazing doctor, and we're very proud of him. Thank you.
We love you, Nana.
Hi Nana, congratulations. I am so proud of you. You deserve every bit of praise people give you because you're one of the most hardworking people I know. Your determination, your willpower, your strength, these define you and these make you so good at what you do today. You are one of the most hardworking people I know. You give whatever you do your 100% and that's what makes you so good. You've always been my role model. You've always inspired me and you always will. I hope one day I can be at least half as good as you are. And I wish you all the very best for whatever the future has in hold for you. And you will always be my superhero. I love you.
I am Dr. Sanath's wife and very proud to be so. To talk about Sanath in just a few words is very less. He is a very loving, caring, dedicated, determined and hardworking person. For him, his work and family means everything to him. You can call him a workaholic and a perfectionist. Because, for example, one of the examples would be when he was a registrar or a junior doctor, our daughter was very small. She would just ask me, "Ma, where is Nana? When is he coming home?" The answer to that would be because he would go home early in the morning before she got up and come back after she. This would happen for a couple of days. So that's how hardworking he is and how committed he is to his work. As far as I am concerned, he's been a strength and a big support to me and he means everything to me. I would like to wish him all the success and happiness in life because he deserves every bit of it.